Welcome to My Zone Online School. My name is Teacher Mutsa. Get your education booklet in our daily newspaper, street sales, or at your school every Monday to Thursday for pre-primary up until grade 3. The lessons are for listening or watching online. Inside the newspapers, there is an insert of the lesson booklet. Please cut the top of the lesson booklet with a pair of scissors and fold it for ready to use. But there is more. We are also available on our online platforms, MyZone and Zoshi Facebook pages, and in addition, our website, Zoshi Online.
Hello everyone and welcome to My Zone Online School. I'm Teacher Hartung and our theme this week is food chain and saving water. Now as usual, before we start our lesson, we have to sanitize. So make sure you put enough sanitizer on your hands, rub it in, so that we can get rid of all the nasty germs. Now, let's see what we are going to do today. Today we will learn question words, data handling, and creative writing. In this part of our lesson, let's turn our booklets to page 26. On page 26, we have to do question words. It says we have to construct your own questions by looking at the pictures below. Now, the question words that you have to use are what, when, where, why, how, and which. Now there you will see some pictures, and just at the bottom of the pictures an example was done for you. It says there, an example of the sentence is, why do we need to close running taps? With a question mark at the end. Remember everyone, we are doing question words. So you have to construct your own questions. And at the end of a question, you have to have a question mark. Now you will see the list of question words given there, the bottom of the page. When, where, what, why, which, and how. So you can now go ahead and look at all the pictures given on top of the page, and you can use any one of these pictures to construct your own sentence. Remember, you can always use the example on top to help you. The example is, why do we need to close running taps? Okay. If you follow, we look at, or let us look at the first word. The first question word is the word when. When. Right. Now, I'm going to choose a picture and make a sentence that can help you as an example. Now, at the bottom of the page, in the last row, can you see the last row? There are 1, 2, 3, 4 pictures. In the second picture, you have a girl brushing her teeth. Now, if I look at the picture and I want to use the word when, I can say, When do we need to brush our teeth? Remember your question mark at the end of the sentence. Right. Now, boys and girls, look at all the pictures and look at all your question words and try and construct your own sentences by using the pictures as guidelines. Now, before you go ahead to finish all your questions, let's quickly move on. Turn our booklets to page 27. Let's see what we have to do here. Data handling. Now here it says you need to use the information given on how much millimeters of rainfall each town received. Right? And then you need to complete the graph and answer the questions. Now let's quickly look at how much rain each town received. The town of Rundu received 100 millimeters. Then we have Chumeb with 500 millimeters. Aus 450 millimeters. Usakos 300 millimeters. Arandis 50 millimeters. And Oluno 600 millimeters. Remember everyone, when we measure rainfall, we always measure it in millimeters. Right. Now, I want you to go ahead and label all the towns. Meaning you have to complete the graph by putting in or maybe coloring in the amount of rain received by each town. Now on the board, I made an example of how you can color in or complete the graphs. So for the first town, Chumeb, it said it had 500 milliliters. So once you have measured 500 milliliters, you can go ahead and maybe color it in. And another example was the town Aus with 450 milliliters of rain. So then you measure it and then you can also go ahead and color it in. Now, let's quickly look at the questions at the bottom. The first question, we have to calculate the following. Number 1, the total rainfall for Chumeb and Aus. Right. The total rainfall for Chumeb and Aus. Now here on the board we have our measurements already. So now you can go ahead and look how much rain received in Chumeb. 500 millimeters. Always remember the measurement. And then we look how much rain was received in Aus. 450 millimeters. And now we have to work out the total rainfall for these two towns. That means we have to take our 500 millimeters, 450 millimeters and add them together. Remember, adding. So we say 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 plus 5 equals 5. And 5 plus 4 equals 9. And there we have it, boys and girls. The total rainfall for Chumeb and Aus is 950 millimeters. Right. Now everyone, I want you to go ahead and read through all the other questions, make your calculations and measure all the rainfall for all the towns. I hope you will have fun with this activity. We will see you shortly after the ad break.
Follow us on MyZone Facebook Active Kids to watch your daily lesson and other fun activities with Zoe and Zoshi.
In this part of our lesson, let's turn our booklets to page 28. Now we have to do some creative writing. We have to finish this story. Now, boys and girls, before we start with our story, I want you to have a look at the word box all the way at the bottom of the page. Now, in this word box, you have all the words that you need to finish all the sentences in the story. Now, let's quickly go back and do the first sentence together. The first sentence on your page reads, "The friends are going on a blank space to see the Hardap Dam." Now, we have to look at the words and figure out which word will fit in this blank space. Now, on the board, I copied this same sentence and I also chose a few words that we can try in the blank space. Now, let's read the sentence one more time. The friends are going on a blank space to see the Hardap Dam. Now let's quickly try these words and see which word will fit best in this blank space. Right, let's see. The friends are going on a sea. No, that doesn't really sound right. Let's try the second word. The friends are going on a people. No, that one doesn't sound right either. Let's try the third word. The friends are going on a trip. I think this one could work. Let's try it again. The friends are going on a trip to see the Hardap Dam. Now, I think that's the word. So now you can go ahead and write in the first word that fits. Now, what you can also do, boys and girls, is once you found a word, you can go ahead and scratch it out so that you remember not to use it again. Now, everyone, look at all the words, read it out loud so that you can hear what it sounds like. I want you to go ahead and finish all the sentences so that you can get your story right. I hope you will have fun, boys and girls. Remember, if you don't know what to do, you can always ask someone for help. Now enjoy. I will see you shortly after the break.
Do you have children in the age range of 5 to 6 years and want to participate in our school booklet program? Please contact us on 081 74 3759 and we will put you on our distribution list for the attention of pre-primary schools. Topics include family, summer, culture, traditions and houses, transport and communications, occupations, autumn and more. We distribute countrywide in over 10 different languages.
Thank you so much for joining us today, boys and girls. We have come to the end of today's lesson. Now, before we say goodbye, we need to sanitize. Remember, boys and girls, sanitizing keeps all the nasty germs away. So remember, wait for your hands to dry before you touch anything. Now, before we go, my friend Zoshi promised me that we could go to the park today. So, can you help me find Zoshi? Zoshi! Zoshi! Where are you? Oh, there you are! Well, from Zoshi and I, we say goodbye!
Our online school will help you along the way. Find us at www.zoshi.online and download the booklet. Follow us on Facebook to never miss a video. Subscribe to our Zoshi Telegram channel if you want to receive daily updates. Proudly sponsored by the Ministry of Education, Arts and Culture, Namibian Community Trust, UNICEF, My Zone Online School, Amos Meerkat Syllabus, and Capricorn Foundation.